Gemini, 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 Gemini. Alright, so Gemini, Capricorn season has been interesting for you in the sense of coming to terms with the position that you hold currently in your life. I think some of you are finally adjusting to who you are and expanding, your well being and becoming more rooted within yourself and in your spirit. I feel like, Gemini, that some of you are just really comfortable with life right now. Um, yeah. Some of you are comfortable in the positions that you're in right now. Many of you may have received some blessings earlier this month. Whether it was a career change, a new position, maybe even a raise. But I think that some of you entered this month a little bit more comfortable than usual. But in the middle of the month, and I don't know what's going on with my air babies, but some of you, your relationships are a little bit fickle. And they're fickle because that there's not real communication happening. You think you're communicating, but are you really? Because from what I'm feeling is that some of you are not being fully honest to a partner about what it is that's triggering you, what's bothering you, and what's becoming a burden or a hindrance on your spirit. This may be your partner feeling that way too, okay? Pay attention to how your partner communicates with you and try not to so much focus on what is being said, but how the delivery is. If you notice a slight difference in their mannerisms, something that they usually don't go off, something is not 100%, okay? They may be trying to make you feel comfortable because they don't really know how to express how they're really feeling because they do not want to hurt your feelings. I feel like some of you are dealing with, somebody's dealing with a pregnancy, okay? Somebody has to deal with forgiveness work as well. Some of you are finding it hard to forgive yourself for your past actions. You're finding it a little bit challenging to let go of what has happened, not only to you, but the way that you handled yourself in the situation. People have a tendency of beating themselves up like hours, years, or whatever after a situation has already happened, and it's because they have not fully forgiven themselves. Your angels want you to be a little bit more softer with your vessel, considering that this is another learning lesson. You have to be willing to show that compassion to yourself, the compassion that you give to others, the compassion that you pour into other vessels. You need to remind yourself that you too deserve that same love. And if you're not giving yourself that love, you're only going to be left depleted and feeling resentment or anger. You tend to feel a little bit powerless in some cases because you have no excess energy to stand on. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Take back your power. Okay? Where are areas in your life where you feel like your energy is being depleted? Where are areas in your life where you feel as if you're exhausted and you can't go home to focus on your dreams, to focus on your careers and things like that? Like, where are you spending too much time? Okay? Because that can also maybe making you feel guilty because you're not properly balancing out your wants and your needs. Clairvoyance, Archangel Raziel again. I am helping you. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Because, you know, life doesn't have to be as hard as you're making it seem right now. You do have family members who want to be willing to step in. Hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Archangel Azrael, the angel of death. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So, all right, I'm picking up that some of you are feeling some guilt in regards to a loved one who may have passed away a couple months ago. It was a recent death, okay? I do want to say, too, that somebody is finding it hard to forgive themselves for not keeping up with their boundaries, as well not speaking up for themselves. Loved one, if you only knew that you can feel the softness that you give to others, but you have to be willing to open your heart in order to feel it. And by opening your heart, forgiving yourself, and understanding that you were using the best that you had at that moment to your knowledge. So having to resist the urge of internalizing every little thing that happened in your life. Other factors played a role, okay? Remember who you are, Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved, honey. And you are highly protected, okay? So, whichever decision you decide to make, whichever decision or path you decide to go down, just know that it is all figured out already, you know? Your ancestors have you, and you don't have to worry so much about how it's going to happen, because again, you start to create this false hope or this false reality, these expectations, and you gotta leave room for the universe to do its job. You gotta leave room for God or whomever you connect with to do their job, so that you can focus on other things, you know? But I feel like in terms of balance, some of you need to figure out a way to organize yourself better, and also ask help from others, you know? You're not that heart chakra space, man. Like, you have to ask others for assistance sometimes. Infinite possibilities, illumination. Infinite possibilities, illumination. I like that one. The underworld, where all things pause and begin again. There are hella skulls here. Okay? What the hell do these skulls mean? So this is the, so I pulled from a new deck, actually. So I am going to slightly be reading some meanings, not all of them, but, you know, had to implement it in my reading because Spirit says so. And I was like, you sure? Because it's fucking new. And you know, like, you're not about to have me looking like some, like, whatever. I overthink overthink things, okay? But I'm learning to, okay? So when I come for you guys, just know that I come for myself. You know what I mean. Don't be dirty, okay? Don't. Boom, forgiveness, because I thought about this in the beginning of the reading, and you know, sometimes I'll be a little smacked. So, in terms of forgiveness, there's some of you who dead ass need to let go of a situation. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you right now. Like, you're fucking dragging it, bro. You're dragging it. You need to let go. That person does not give a fuck about what the hell is going on in your life right now. But you gotta be willing to forgive yourself for playing a role in that position, because we got to stop acting like we don't play roles in these friendships, and we have to stop acting like we are always the victim. Let's get real. Okay, 11:33. Let's get real. Archangel Raphael, I see you. Let's get it real. Let's get real. Because you can't keep blaming everybody for your shit, bro. Gemini, I hope somebody's paying attention right now, because yeah, oh my God, thank you, Spirit. I know I'm gonna be bugging, bro. Release. Transformation. The only way you're gonna transform into that fucking beautiful butterfly that you see yourself as is when you fucking release and let go of whatever resentment you've been fucking holding on, because it's not working for you, Gemini. It's not working, okay? Don't you see the blockages? Honey, the quicker you let go is the quicker you are going to see all that beauty on the other side. I promise you. I promise you. Once you let go of that anger, you will set yourself free. But until then, you are going to be shackled in the underworld. The underworld meaning your emotions, because you're being driven by your ego right now. Shit, Spirit, that was intense, bro. And you see, this is what I mean. Get off. I don't know what that is. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be good. But, like, shadow, courage, you need to be willing to let go of that hate in your heart, boo. It's a past life. Yo, I feel like past life came out in all the air signs, which is telling me that a lot of y'all just have cord cutting ritual work to do. Letting go of the past so that you can flourish and be a bad bitch, okay? Why are we so fixated on this person? Are we jealous? Are we upset as to what has happened? Be honest with yourself, okay? Gemini, honey, that's all I have for you. And, like, live your best life, bro. If it resonates, that's cool. If it doesn't, fucking let me know, you know, because I take constructive criticism. Just communicate with me, okay?